Thank you.
Merci. And now Mr. Khan for VS&D.
Thank you, Chair. Sarkar, Ambassador Puri Saab. Can I thank you both gentlemen also for coming here this morning and sharing with us your thoughts in the relationship between the EU and India. Clearly, two very important blocks in the world as well, and we all want to see an improved relationship. I want to ask both sides probably one question to Mr. Vigant, and maybe one or two simple questions, I hope, to the Ambassador Puri. I want to focus on the side which I think may cause the difficulties for this relationship to go further. And that fundamentally is about human rights. I have a heritage from South Asia, and I was adopted and I came here because of poverty, I would say. And it bothers me when I look at the situation in South Asia as a whole. And I find that some of the difficulties stems with the relationship between India and Pakistan. And that the root issue, I think, is Kashmir. Both EU and India, Pakistan, that whole region, have a history connecting to the Second World War and the way we moved on. And we see the EU actually has managed to make a huge progress, huge success in prosperity, huge success in democracy and the values of human rights and all that it promotes in the world. On the other side, we find what's happening in South Asia. So the question is simple. In the last 5-6 months, there's a huge abuse going on, the pellet guns causing mass scale of blinding. You're even refusing to allow UN bodies to go and investigate. There's no sort of dialogue taking place between India and Pakistan, despite the differences. Kashmiris are at the heart of the dispute, people who are not being allowed even to be party to this. So what can the EU do to help this? And his last 10 seconds, Chair, and from your perspective, Mr. Wand, why isn't the EU ambassador going to the occupied side of the Kashmir, which you used to do, and actually tell us what's happening there? Thank you.
Questions related to Kashmir, I would like to recall that for the EU, the restoration of calm, maintaining law and order with the necessary restraint are vital to guarantee the safety and security of people of Kashmir. It's a long-standing position of the EU, and we do say this clearly to counterparts, both in Pakistan and in India, that we do support a reconciliation process between India and Pakistan over Kashmir. We are encouraging dialogue, and we call for the Kashmiri people themselves to be as involved as possible in this process. This position remains unchanged, and there have been outreach efforts in the past. There may be again outreach efforts to the respective region from colleagues in New Delhi and from colleagues in Islamabad. I will not elaborate this in further detail. We also do, there is also humanitarian assistance when needed. So the EU continues to monitor the situation. We are in contact with both authorities, but we do refrain from any active mediation role which is not asked for. It is clear, however, that India-Pakistan relations are essential to be constructive for the stability and security of South Asia, and by definition, as a regional integration body, we do support SAARC as a regional organization.